When I was in Sicily, I found this restaurant that's like just like a lunch spot, I think. I think it's just like a normal lunch spot folks go to, and they have like four things on the menu, and some of it's already prepared, and they have like soup of the day. And I just got the soup of the day. And it's Ceci. I'll look the name in a second. But I loved it so much that I was like went in search of a recipe for it so that I could like make it because I'd never seen it out. I didn't remember seeing it out. Maybe it is. I just didn't remember seeing it. At any rate, so it's cold, it's dark, it's rainy, and I want something comforting. And this is what this reminds me of. Even though when I had it, I was like someplace where it was warm and nice, but that's not the point. What you see here, I didn't have any pancetta, so this is bacon, carrot, garlic, onion, all pulsed into a pasty whatever goodness. I'm about to put it in this Dutch oven with some olive oil, and then I'm going to pulse whole tomatoes. I'm going to keep reading. I need to go grab some rosemary out of my garden on the balcony, and we'll see where this goes next. For those wondering, this is my plant. I went ahead and already chopped off some sprigs. It's doing way better than my thyme is. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with the thyme, but my rosemary is nothing if not robust. So I did this a little backwards for multiple reasons. One, but mostly I added, so the layering of the flavor is going to be off some. I added the tomato before I should have. I should have put the rosemary and anchovy paste and red peppers in and let them kind of get fragrant. And I put them all in together at the same time. This is what happens when you don't do mise en place, because I was still grabbing and rinsing and cutting up rosemary while all of that was happening. But as I say that, this is still going. I'm about to, one of the other things that's going to be, my moisture is probably going to be off because I am doing, as usual, my frozen chickpeas. And this specifically asks for the juice that's involved. And I don't have any because I mostly reduce it all the way down so that I don't actually have. I guess I could stop doing that. Also, these are still frozen, so I'm going to see how quickly I can get them to at least separate. I don't need it to be all the way thawed. I just need it to be separate. And I'm about to test the limits of this Dutch oven. I really do need a bigger Dutch oven. This is the biggest one I have, and I could have done it in the regular pot, but it specifically asked for Dutch oven, so I think that the cast iron heat and so forth is helpful. So I'm about to add 2 cups of water, and there's still other stuff to add to this, so we're at capacity. Exciting things! Okay, so we've got this simmering away. I'm now adding 8 ounces of pasta. Woohoo! And it will simmer for another 10 to 12 minutes. And till the pasta is cooked, and we'll soak up some of this. When I had it, this was like a thicker, kind of heartier, almost like a stew dish. And so this fits with that. I do wish I had made focaccia. If I like put it out, so like last night I would have had some focaccia, but I did not, so there's no bread to be had right now. But I'm gonna let that cook down, then throw in some lemon and some Parmesan cheese and plate it up. So this will be my first meal for the day, so I'll let you know how it tastes. All right, last step before I plate. That's a little bit more. It's probably 2 tablespoons. It actually says 1 of lemon, but I'm gonna go ahead and show that. La, la, la. La, la, la. Stir that in. I'm gonna plate this up, and then we're gonna taste. I'm so excited. Voila! Yay! Whew. Okay. I think I remember there being more chickpeas in this, but I could have always added more chickpeas. Stirring in some of that cheddar, the Parmesan cheese. I was grating, it's like older Parmesan cheese, so it was dry, and I actually shredded my finger. At any rate, let's see. A little salty. I added some finishing salt because it said to do that, and I probably should have tasted it first for that. And I kind of want it to sit up a little bit longer and like get some, see if the flavors mingle a little, but not bad. I think if I had done the rosemary the way I was supposed to, I'd be able to get a little more dimension from that. But very comforting. Yeah, a little salty. I overdid the salt. Things have been really salty to me lately. At any rate, this is delightful. It's like warm and soothing, and it's a great way for me to my first meal for the day. I hope you're having something delightful too. Okay, so the overwhelming, like, I've been sensitive to salt lately. I just have. So what I went ahead and did is I threw in a little bit of rock ale, and the residual heat from the soup cooked it. I love the green anyway. Mellowed it out some. I'm here for it. I think also because I did like more lemon than it was supposed to. Lemon also kind of mimics the taste of salt. So if you ever want to use less salt, you can do some lemon. So that probably exacerbated it as well. But yeah, this kale remedy does two things at once. So not really keeping with the tradition, but it's delicious nonetheless. Okay, having finished that bowl, I think this is more acidic than I remember this being, and I'm trying to figure out what it is they put in it before. And last time I made this, that mellowed out the acid, and it actually feels really strange now that I think about it to have both the tomatoes and then to add lemon juice to it, so the lemon juice can brighten, but it is also adding it to the acid in it. So I'm going to think about that a little bit and see what I can do to possibly mellow that out a bit. Still delightful, but thinking for myself for the next time I make this.